This is how I detangle my hair on wash day. Now, before anything else, I'm going to start by sectioning my hair. This allows me to work with one section at a time. And to detangle today, we're going to be using Flexi Gel, and we're going to be applying it on damp hair so that it can work very well. Notice how I'm pulling and stretching every small part that I'm working with. This is also a part of detangling, and it is going to help with those knots at the end of my hair. Now, I'm going to apply a good amount of Flexi Gel to the section that I'm going to be working with, and I'm going to massage it into my hair very nicely, making sure that the Flexi actually goes throughout the whole section. And then I'm going to start by finger detangling, just so that when I now go with the comb, it can go in a little bit more easier. And now when you start detangling your hair with your comb, always start from the tips to the roots of your hair. This will help to minimize the hair breakage and the tangles, and it also makes it a lot more easier for you to detangle your hair without any pains or anything like that. And also, still at the same time, note that I'm using a wide tooth comb because the other combs are most likely going to rip off your hair. So if you have thick hair, always go for a thicker comb, okay? And detangling afro hair requires you to be patient and a lot more gentle with your hair, because as much as we're using Flexi Gel and all of that to make detangling a lot more easier, patience and gentleness is always required, especially being gentle, because once frustration gets in the way and you feel like you're not finishing and you feel like you want to detangle faster in bigger sections, all those, you're going to just end up ripping off your hair. So Flexi Gel does help to soften the hair and makes detangling easier, but still at the same time, you need to be very, very gentle and work with small sections as possible. So if your hair is a little bit shorter than mine, I recommend that you go a little bit smaller with the sections, okay? What has helped me to retain length the most is only detangling my hair on wash day, because then I will just detangle my hair any day that I'm styling, any day that I'm doing a protective hairstyle. But since I started switching and only started detangling my hair on wash days, it has gotten a lot more better, and I'm losing lesser hair compared to how I used to lose my hair before. Because one thing about detangling your hair while you're styling is that you're most likely going to do it in a hurry. You're in a hurry to style your hair and go somewhere. You're detangling very, very fast. You rip off the ends and all of that. That is something that you do not want. So it is very important that when you detangle your hair, it's a day that you're more relaxed and you feel like you have a lot more time to just focus on your hair, because it needs a lot more attention just to detangle your hair. So if you don't have access to Flexi Gel, try aloe vera gel. It works very well as well. Just make sure that when you detangle your hair on wash day, you don't use oil-based products. They're so hard to wash off and they stay trapped in your hair, and even when you shampoo, they don't easily come out, okay? Now, this is the amount of hair that came out of my hair while I was detangling. Always remember to use water-based products to detangle. Bye!